The one thing I do want to transition to in the very last segment is the new NAFTA. Now, we talked about economic growth. Remember that there was this idea that Trump was trying to reorient supply chains in American capitalism so that we were trading more with, our neighbors in friendly countries. We wanted to encourage more trade with Mexico and with Canada.
Right.
And so we had this NAFTA too, which was negotiated. It's the USMCA. And before we talked about it on the show, we had Kudlow talking about how great it was, and it was supposed to add 0.5% to our GDP, and it was supposed to be good for GDP. We just talked about GDP and how important it is to offset the deficit. Well, the politics of impeachment and that it's an election year seem to be making it difficult to get that apparently good legislation passed. Play clip number 10.
This month, let's pass the USMCA. Remember, last month, Mexico now became our largest trader and Canada our second. This is a critical time that could only make us stronger. And if it comes to the floor, it will pass. But the challenge here is one person controls all that, the Speaker of the House calling it up to the floor. It brings more than 170,000 new jobs, makes our GDP stronger. What I'm finding from the Democrats, they should find ways to actually bring America up instead of focusing on just trying to bring the president.
Okay, so it looks like the North American countries, Canada, China, Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. are pairing up. This could be a good thing for trade, for all of our GDPs.
Right. I mean, the point to take from it is everybody seems to want it, and Mexico wanted the agreement. Canada is lobbying for the agreement. Even if it went before the House of Representatives on the floor, it would pass.
So what's holding it up?
Pelosi. She won't bring it up because, for whatever reason, there's a number of reasons why. You've got obstruction politics going on. You've got the impeachment politics going on. And you've got an election year next year. So how that economy is next year is kind of important. Now, the Democrats will never admit that they're doing that. And to be very honest with you, if they're doing it, there's nothing that's comparable to what the other sides have done to them. This is unfortunate. The way politics is played now is it's kind of hardball politics.
So there is this sneaking suspicion that Democrats don't want the economy to succeed quite yet.
Well, it's just interesting. The best I can say is it's something to watch for. If, in fact, this does not pass or come up for a vote, it's obviously suspicious and unfortunate because it looks to me like that's a pretty good piece of public policy. And, so anyway, it's something to watch for.